about how to create a Suncatcher and the many different ways that you can do it besides using one that someone has already created for you. So the Suncatcher that I actually used was the one in Cuttle. And you have access to Cuttle, so you can go in and use just about any of these. So you'll see, like, you could put a name, and you can design it so that it's what you want. So just like in the past, you would download the SVG. So I'm going to just create this one really quick to show you how that will work in Glowforge. So that's one way to do it. There are other templates that will work too. So if you look at some of the other ones, like this one would work, ones that have like a front and a back to them. Let's see, these ones would work, except for all you're going to do is end up with a circle on your design and then a word across it. It wouldn't have that detail of the balls. So you could do one with like Parker, you could do the rabbit heads and so forth, or puppy paw. So those are some that you could do. Now I'm going to go to Glowforge. And one of the things that I have done is to create a blank design and then go into the artwork, and let's just say I want a star. No, I'm gonna do a heart. Okay, and I can find a heart. It has to be closed, so let's just see what happens if I use this one. So I'm gonna add this heart. I haven't tried it before, but remember, you could try and then see if it works. So my next step is just waiting for it to come in. All right, so now what I have is, obviously I want this, so I'm going to just change the material for right now just to medium draft board. I'll change it later on. I don't want it engraved. For this design, I want to be able to cut it, and you can see, if you look real close, the designs that would be cut out. And then what I want to do, so I'm going to just take this, I'm going to copy it, and I'm going to paste it, and then I'm going to ungroup it if I can. All right. No, I can't. All right, so here would be my next step. So I have this design. This is going to be the cutout part. Now I need a part to create for the background. So I'm going to go over here to the mountains and do an outline, and my outline is going to be the exact same size as the farthest point. So I'm going to put it at 0. And then I'm going to take my outline, I'm going to put it off to the side, because this is going to be the backing of it. So you can sort of see it's right there. Now, before I do that, I actually want to, no, that one's fine. I need to make sure that there is a hole to hang it from. So you'll see, like, this right here could be a hole that I could use, or I could go up here and I can get a circle, make the circle nice and small. Get it to where I want it. So let's say I want the circle here. Okay, probably not the best of plans, just because it's sort of in the middle of everything. So this plan already is sort of slightly awry. So I'm going to have to probably put my circle up here. Okay, that also means that I need to duplicate that circle. And I need to put that circle in the same spot. So this is where I'm going to come back. I'm going to take this little circle, try to line it up as best as I can. There's better ways to do this than I am doing it. Okay, so now I could cut this piece out with wood, and I could cut this piece out with transparent flex, so that I can create a Suncatcher with my own design. So remember, find a design. Obviously, I'm not going to do words with this design, but you could try to do words with this design. What I would recommend is, if you want words in your design, that you come and find something in Cuttle that is closer to what you are hoping for, because adding words and having them not cut and score in Glowforge is a little bit more complicated.